hope you're at least okay. Today is a Wednesday, so we're doing a cooking stream. I still don't feel good. My head hurts. So I'm in comfy clothes. And, fit check. Cozy. That's just the vibe today. I also have an apron. I'm gonna put something on it later, just so you guys know. It's gonna be cool. At least I hope it's cool. If it's not cool, I'm just gonna be like, haha, oops. Oops. Who needs that, Lamau? Oops. Anyways. I got to wait for people to come in. Come in, come in. Knock, knock, who's there? The bitches. Where are the bitches at? Anyways. I don't even think that was funny. I'm just being awkward, yo. Beep, 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 beep. Me, when I don't feel good, is like me being a little bit nicer to people. Temporarily. My bitchiness will be back in like a little bit. Don't worry. Oh yeah! Once George gets here. Is George gonna be here today? If not, awkward. So I didn't put it in the title. Because I'm like, should I open the thing now? I gotta wait though. I'm actually really excited. This is like, I don't know. Whoop. I also have my hair clipped today. It's really warm in the house. And I think it's because I feel sick. I've been getting like really warm, really cold. I'm just like, that's okay. I shall live. I have flowers today too. It's purplish pink roses with what else is it? Purple pink roses and hydrangeas. Hi George. I went to the post office today and I got the things. But then when I got there, I realized I left your letter in my other bag, so I'm gonna have to go back soon. Just so you know. Just so you know. But I have flowers. I have a dye plant in a tequila bottle. It's so funny. It has so many roots. But it's very clearly not happy. So I'm gonna clean it out. It's for Don Julio. I don't even like Don Julio, honestly. But back when I was bartending, I would just get a ton of them. And then I have flowers. And I actually think this arrangement's cute. I'm really satisfied by it. I might add more later. They're not super happy, and I think that's because I accidentally left them out in the sun a little bit longer than I should have. Yeah. Oh wow, chat's so small. Chat. Whoa, holy moly. Holy moly. There you go, that's gonna be a lot better. I think they look so much cuter. They're like a pinkish purple. Yay. And then, because my head hurts so much, my eyes are like twitching. They're like, not super bad. Oh, how was your day, George? Anything exciting? Anything fun? I do, I don't have a lot to share because I have been feeling like gross, so yeah. I should probably, I can't make any desserts today. At least I don't think I should. Because I'm not feeling great, and I feel like that would be a disservice to people's. Maybe I will. I can't decide. 120 minutos. Okay, me and my sister went to the Amish greenhouse today, and she had to get more stuff. Oh, that's exciting! You guys go there a lot. I mean, if I had an Amish greenhouse, I'd go there. That actually sounds really cool. Did you get anything fun? I hope so. I'm making some, I guess I'm not making anything, but... Oh, she got a bunch of flowers on clearance. Oh, yay! That's actually really exciting. Does she do bouquets, or is it like, I don't know, plants? Just realized it's like really bright. I'm not gonna fix that though. This is what you guys get. She's planting them on her deck. Oh, so she got like flowers. Oh, that's really exciting. Fall is coming. We're getting a big cold draft in the next couple of days. Which I'm so excited for. I'm waiting to do yard work until that happens. Saw my neighbor mowing today, and I was like, I cry for you. That fucking sucks. Why are you doing that today? You can just like let it get a little overgrown. But my neighbors are really some of them are really chill about it, but some of them do it constantly. Hi, Type 2. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. What have you been up to, Type 2? Anything exciting? Hopefully. Oh. Oh my gosh. I made soup and hot dogs. Wait, some hot dogs and tomato soup for dinner. Damn. Is it good? I hope it's good. Actually, it might be too warm for me. I might go change. You're damn right. It's good. Hell yeah. Hot dogs and tomato soup. Is it like fancy hot dogs? I like the hot dogs with cheese in them. If I have any. I'll still be right back. I need to change my shirt. This is great. I'll be right back while you're in spot. Goodbye. Stop distracting me. Okay, I'm back. Mustard, ketchup, and shredded cheese. That's actually a sleigh. I feel a lot better now. Guys, today is gonna be a wild ride. I feel like shit. But that's okay. I'm in my Impossible fit again. Oh! I don't know. Anything else going on with you guys? Or what's up? Also, George, I got the things. Should I open them? What are you doing? I'm making mac and cheese casserole stuff. So I hope it's good. It's one pot cheesy beef macaroni because I don't think I should make food for other people. Well, that sounds yum. I hope it works out. Me too. Me too, me too. I just got ads are weird. You can wait till tomorrow. You're not feeling good. Okay, good. Good. This I should probably do it then. I'm like sitting down and a lot more cozy. Okay. Okay. It's just a one pot thing. That's kind of what I wanted to do today. But it's okay. I'll eat more of it later. I don't know what to talk about today, honestly. I've been like, I haven't been sleeping all day. There's been drama in my workplace. My manager, oh my god, do you guys want the tea? I'm gonna give you guys some of the tea. You guys get the fresh tea. I try not to talk too much about my work. And I'm not gonna, I mean, I'll probably reveal a bit. I don't think they watch this. Maybe they do. Who cares? But she messaged me and she was like, guess what? I'm quitting. And I was like, oh, great. Why? And she just kind of was like, oh, because she was complaining to me for a long time. And she's been doing like 40 hours of work within like 20 hours, right? So she's been having a hard time. And I've been sitting here like, this is not sustainable for you because she just had a kid. Hi, Mr. Meows. I'm talking about work gossip right now. Maybe I should put that up. I don't know. Oh gosh, I should probably like knock this or something. Oh, the cat's like kissing. That's so cute. I'll just leave it like that. That's okay. Are you cooking today? Yeah. I am. Oh, that's gonna feel weird. I'm just gonna do it like this. Cardigan's gonna be out. I'm cooking some. Oh, weird. It's so weird to like. Okay. I will cook with you on my end. Oh, what are you making, Mr. Meows? Oh yeah, we've talked about how you cook too. What a slay. What do you cook normally? I want to make this part a little bit shorter. It'll feel better. I got this from a catering worker a couple days ago. And they're like, oh, it's kind of nice to have an apron so you're not always getting yourself all gross all the time. And I was like, no, that makes sense. Oh, that's much better. I like it better like that. And then I'm gonna like, Your mic. Do you eat pizza every single night, Mr. Meows? Is that like your diet's just pizza? Is that the vibe? I used to be like that. Actually, I eat Taco Bell all the time. I would literally you're gonna judge me, but I would literally go to Taco Bell and get like this is when I was really fucking poor and I was bartending, right? And that was like how I made a living. And serving and stuff. I would go to Taco Bell and I would get like 5 burritos and I would put them in my fridge and I would eat that for breakfast and lunch if I had breakfast. And then it's so fucking gross. And then I would just have like the work food. Jesse, what's Taco Bell order? Ooh, oh my god. My Taco Bell order is like actually pretty fucking good, in my humble opinion, okay? My order consists of, oh, I like to get the the beefy cheese burritos are the ones that have like rice and how do I put it? There's like rice, beef, and then they have like those chips in them. And then I will take it, add extra creamy jalapeno sauce, remove the sour cream, and lots of cheese because that's what I love. Add a little bit extra rice, and because usually that's like a free add-on. And then I'll get a couple spicy potato soft tacos, like 2 or 3, and I think that's about it. I get those, or I get uh the bean and cheese burrito with creamy jalapeno, which is really really good. Wait, what do you get? What do you guys get? Mr. Meow says my Taco Bell order is regular soft shell beef, extra lettuce, no cheese, simple as best. Soft shell beef, extra lettuce, no cheese. Is that? Do you put like any sauces? Because I always put Diablo sauce on mine. I'm like a Diablo sauce fiend. I love Diablo sauce. I want it to be as spicy as humanly possible because I'm crazy like that. I really like it. Hmm. I don't know. Type 2 says 2 cheesy gordita crunches with 1 Crunchwrap Supreme with fire sauce is my go-to. What's a gordita crunch? I've heard about that, but I don't know what that is. I also have to go get a hair clip. I'll be right back. OMG Kitchen sells beer, comrade Josie. Hi, Darius. This feels a lot better. My body's just like a little frazzled. This week has been insane. I only if I remember to grab the packets. Every time I go through the Taco Bell drive-through, they never give me the fucking packets anymore. Like it pisses me off so much. I'm like, please, I want the spice. And then it's never spicy enough. Like Diablo is not spicy enough anymore. So I have to come home and get my own hot sauce, which is really annoying. And I'm out of hot sauce right now, so I have no good spicy. But I have peppers outside, which kind of like levels it out. That's actually a pretty good order though. Very, but like, I'm not gonna judge you, Mr. Meows. I'm not gonna judge. It's so expensive to go to Taco Bell now too. I make everything from home and I haven't started like going out and actually cooking someplace in a really long time. Or not cooking someplace, going out to eat. Holy shit. Because all of my favorite restaurants closed. I'm so sad. Oh shit. And it makes me really disappointed because I used to go to this one oh, it was like a Hawaiian restaurant and they served poke and they just don't exist. I think she moved back to Hawaii though, which is good, but I had a whole collection of all the different Tabasco sauces. Proud of you. They're actually really fire. Get it? Because they have yes. Why are your fridge magnets on the side of the fridge? It's because they don't go on this side. So like if I take oh wait, they do. Wait, what? That's actually I don't know. I just leave them on the side. That's a good question. I know that if I move them over there, people are just gonna move it back to the side. I I think it's so we don't scratch the stainless steel. I honestly kind of hate stainless steel. I think it's kind of trashy. I want to wrap it. You know how like people wrap cars and stuff? I want to wrap it. When I get money, y'all, I'm gonna wrap my kitchen. I'm not gonna have these ugly ass granite countertops. Anyways, let's see. Mr. Meow says the chipotle green pepper habanero and the sweet one are awesome. Hells yeah. Hells yeah, hells yeah. Uh, I do like green. Green salsa is really good. Green hot sauce is also really good. I'm obsessed with it. It's amazing. Mr. Meow says the raspberry is the worst. Do they have raspberry Tabasco sauce? Because I really only like the green one. The rest of the Tabasco, I don't like vinegar Tabasco. I like fermented Tabasco or like a hot sauce. I really like when I make hot sauce, it's always fermented. I don't have like any of that pussy shit. Eh. Sorry, I gotta fix the chat. Dari says the true social stream. I know, right? I know. It's called, instead of buying something new every time you don't like something, you just customize it and make it look slightly different. That's just what you gotta do. That's actually what I do. I'll like get nice shit and then I'll just like switch it out. All the time. And it works really well. I enjoy it. What am I getting today, boys? You guessed it. Juicy peach Aldi water. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm thinking about like going back to being like all black all the time. I don't know why. Every once in a while, when I like cycle through different styles and stuff, and like I have to wear certain things for work, but then I see myself in like primarily black, and I'm like, yes, that is the fit. And then I'm like, wait a second. Creativity is important. I have to like venture out, and then I force myself to wear other things, which is so mean. I don't know. Do you guys go through phases like that? Am I like the only one? Hi, Andrew. Are you better? I ran out of pepper. Because the goblin used to be whispers to you like the Green Goblin and Spider-Man. Andrew. And I always go back to like all black. I don't know why. It's something that like when I hate my life, I'm like, fucking do it, Mr. Meows. I dare you. Wait, Andrew.
Black.
Do I wear all black a lot? I used to.
Occasionally, not that often.
I intentionally don't like buy black, like, oh, I got like these black dress pants. I'm wearing the fuck out of those. And I think I might get more of them. I'm like, I know you guys are like, ooh, dress pants, ew. But I like effing chat, like, what the fuck? Why does she want to look like a business girly? Because I want to be intimidating. Okay, guys? And then I got like these interesting, like, does Josie wear shorts? Yes, but those are my inside clothes. This is my most casual outside clothes. These are clothes that I also wear inside sometimes. But yes, I do wear shorts. You will find, if you're smart enough, you'll be able to find photos or videos of me online where I'm showing my legs. You've never seen shorts? Yeah, probably. Probably not. I don't have it on my main channel. It's like, it feels weird. I feel like I'm naked, you know? And I feel like you guys are seeing too much of me when I wear like shorts that you guys are like, no, like, leg. I don't know. I'm just weird about it. When I'm doing my own thing, I also ran out of cherry tomatoes on my plant. So, this is what we have. Does your mind, in your mind, what is the effects of the intimidating black dress pants? It's like, you guys are gonna judge the fuck out of me. I like to dress different ways and see how people react to it. So sometimes I'll go out and I'll like show like legs and I'll wear like have like for themed events. If I have to go to like a themed event or something, which sometimes I have to, I'll like dress up and like I'll like Halloween and stuff like that. But for like social stuff, sometimes you have like dress up parties you have to go to, and then I'll dress up. I'll show like legs. I'll show like more cleavage or whatever, because that's like a themed event, you know, if it's like a costume, it's different. Dress up as Godzilla and eat everyone's lunch. Yum yum. I don't know if I'll do that, you know. I don't know, man. Seems like an interesting fit. I could get like I remember, this is so off topic, and I feel like you guys will like this story, but my first day moving into my dorms in college, I I had a dude dressed up as a dinosaur, like a T-Rex, follow me to my dorm, stand outside of it, and knock on the door, and then give me like roses. It was really fucking weird. And I think about that sometimes. I don't know who the fuck that was. I feel like it was like one of my friends that did it. But that was you type 2, totally, totally. It was really funny. Mr. Meow says, what am I cooking today? One pot mac and cheese. A beefy mac and cheese thing. Which, good for me. I have to get the pot then. I feel like shit, so this is all you guys get, okay, boys? And lads and, lads and lasses. There you go. Laddies and lassies. I have to refinish this cast iron pot soon, that's why it's out. It has one more use before I have to redo it. I want to be sure there's no hair in it, though. Daria says, we used to have dwarves deliver flowers on Valentine's Day at uni for some reason. I don't know. I remember, in high school, I was my theater department because, you know, I did theater. Can you tell that I'm a theater kid? Anyways, but we would have like a flower thing for Valentine's Day, kind of like Mean Girls, where they would like go class to class and hand out notes depending on the period. And well, we had block scheduling, so we technically had like less classes a day. It was more like college than anything. But anyways, really weird. But yeah, so I like remember handing out like flower notes to people like, hey, come pick up like a flower. And then you could still go. It's just, it's hair. It's hair. Like it is clean. Wait, look, this is fucking clean. I just have hair. Because I shed. I'm like a woolly mammoth. I'm a fuzzy lady. Myself clean though. I keep myself clean though. God. I don't feel good, okay? I'm saying too many words. But anyways, back to the story. We would hand out little cards that would say like, oh, your admirer left you a flower. And then on the actual flower, we'd have to like write the person's name if they didn't want it to be anonymous. And then there would be like a little note attached to it. And sometimes people would buy out like bouquets and all the funding would go to the theater department and stuff. That's where she cooks the imperialist yolk. Yum. Yum yum. Dari says, I guess it made them look bigger or something. Maybe pizza companies are missing a trick here. I don't remember where that's from. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I wish that like we did some more weird stuff with it, but we never did. I was actually kind of disappointed. I wanted it to be funky. Let's get funky. Onion. This is my sweet pea onion. Not sponsored. But it's okay, give me a sweet pea. God, I need to shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Okay, 2 garlic cloves. Spinach. Did I get beef broth? I don't know if I got beef broth. Were you in a sorority or however it's spelled? No. I wanted to be in one. I was just bored. Like, y'all don't even understand. I was such a basic bitch. I unironically wore Lululemon. And I had a favorite pair of leggings too. And I still have like some Lulu stuff because I don't want to be wasteful and get rid of it, but I refuse to wear it in public because I don't want anyone to judge me, you know? Like, I used to be a materialistic little bitch. I still kind of am, honestly. Where's the fuck? is that? Fried pickle and ranch. It's the wrong one. Okay. Roasted beef face. This is what I'm using. Daria says frat houses look crap, but I do love high fives and parties, so I'd have to I'd probably join. Ah! Ah! This is like an expose, but you are doing it to yourself. Ah! It's true, Mr. Meow. This is for me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. God, where did I? You guys know that song, High School Musical? That's actually a nice kitchen you have. I know. It's actually really tiny though. It's like I could like Spider-Man it. I won't do it though, because I'm afraid if I eat shit, I might have to go to the hospital or something. I don't feel good. Dory says, I know High School Musical, but I have no idea what song that is. Ah! Oh no, I think that's Camp Rock. Oh, holy fuck, that's Camp Rock. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Pretend I didn't say that. But yeah, no. The kitchen is honestly partially why I moved here. Noob, bitch. Okay, I wasn't allowed to watch this stuff until I was into high school. And I had to pirate these fucking films and movies and shit when I was older because my family didn't allow me to watch it. So like, my friends would talk about it all the time because I was in theater. They sang shit constantly. Like, I used to be able to find all this stuff on Pornhub. Not gonna lie. So I didn't watch like the nasty. I just watched musicals and movies. The internet is so funny. But anyways, High School Musical envy is a well-documented childhood issue. I actually did not want to do musical theater initially. Like Andrew, he did musical theater with me. That's how we met. That's how he became my best friend. My best friend. Best friend. Best friend in the world. You want to say hi? Was I just as annoying in high school, Andrew?
Yes.
Was I worse? Was I worse? Tell me.
You and I both know.
I was such a little bitch. He hated the fuck out of me.
Like
No,
that.
expose me. Tell them the truth. What was I like when I was a young lady? Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we call an unanswerable question.
What do you mean? Tell me. Tell me.
Well, you were either running around like a crackhead,
Oh yeah, I had a lot of energy.
crying in my car.
Oh, I did cry in his car a lot too, but I never told him about why. I had trauma. So he would be like, I'll take you home, Josie. And I would just sit in his car, which you had me name, which made all of your girlfriends so fucking mad. I forgot about that part. But like, valid now that I think
All
about
of my girlfriends, the one,
the two.
two,
Yeah,
and
I know. You really only dated two people. Oh, you dated every girl you dated. I knew. That's weird. Good for you, though. I guess. Mr. Meow says, I'm very curious about the garbage bin. Oh, what about it? It opens from the bottom. With a lever. It's because,
did you sabotage it?
well, not intentionally.
Literally, so here's the problem.
Oh my god.
It's awkward because we're,
we live together.
together now.
Yeah.
So it's awkward, right? But like in high school, we were actually just friends.
No, we were like besties.
We were very good friends. But
Just
you know what it is in high school.
It's the same thing.
Male and female could not be friends. It'd just be normal.
Like, why is it in the middle of the kitchen?
Because she's weird. It's not normally there.
Well, it's so you guys can see me at all times, like my little stalkers. just watch me, guys. I know you like to watch. Anyways.
No,
So
if you sabotaged my relationships, I wouldn't be here, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I was a good person. But one of the girls he dated was one of my friends from middle school. I'm not gonna say all the tea because I mean she's married now, so it doesn't matter. But I felt kind of bad because I was at Andrew's house because traumatic childhood, right? I did not want to be home. Since his mom did church shit, it was one of the only places I could actually be without getting yelled at. And even though his mom was never there, so whatever. But it was a good cover. And I was just reading my book because we never fucking talked. We never talked when I was there. I literally read books and did homework and slept and played with Sandy because she was a baby at that time. She was a little girl. And Michael was there too. So I was just kind of chilling there. And then it was after I went to your church, right? Yeah. And then his girlfriend at the time came over and started yelling at me. It was a trauma moment for me. I remember my vision went out a little bit and I just sat there and I fucking dissociated and stared at her while she was screaming at me. She's like, Frank,
no, it was at home.
Yeah, it was at your house. She yelled at me.
I took her to church with me because that's just,
Yeah, well, it's because I didn't want to be at my house. It was not good times. That's a whole different conversation.
It was Andrew was one of the only people. She pretended like she was vibing with it, and then you just go home. I'd go play video games, and she'd fuck off somewhere.
I got free tea, so I was cool with it.
We had a lot of tea, and she drank all of our tea for the most part.
Yeah, and this friend knew my childhood. I don't know, wasn't the best. But she didn't know what was going on because she stopped talking to me. She convinced all of my friends that I was with Andrew in that way. Never were. No vibes whatsoever. That was not happening. I just awkwardly stared at him. And then get this. She comes over, starts yelling at me. I had a really fucking shit time at home beforehand. That was after a huge court case thing happened in my life. So I was not okay. I was just trying to just read a book and pretend I didn't exist. I was reading fucking Maya Angelou for some fucking reason. And then she was go outside, I don't want to fucking talk to you. And I was do I have to walk to my house now? That's a couple miles away, but I can make this work. And then Andrew comes out 45 minutes later, and I was just outside petting Sandy because Sandy was freaking the fuck out. And he was I gotta take you home. And then yeah. And then after that, she invited me to her place for a birthday party where she proceeded to humiliate me in front of all of her friends because I thought it was bygones be bygones. I thought she was gonna understand. I was yeah. I explained to her what happened, and then Andrew and her broke up, and then I didn't really hang out with Andrew as much for a little bit because it was really awkward, and I was I don't want people to think we're doing anything. And then yeah, Mr. Meow says sorry to hear that. Oh no, it's just childhood trauma. It's how it was. This is what theater. This was our theater department was that with everybody.
Bunch of theater kids. There is no way funny. It's not going to be the most dramatic fucking thing possible.
Because everybody was hyping each other up, though.
Yeah, and everyone just egged each other on. There were some cool people, but there was a lot of toxicity.
A lot, to say the least.
I just was there to play with power tools.
Yeah. But you were embarrassed about being linked with Andrew? No, I wasn't embarrassed about Andrew. Andrew and I were chill. I was really stressed out because I was losing all of my friends. And it didn't make it any better that I went to prom with a girl and didn't even understand it was a date.
Yeah, that was...
So that sealed it in. Because she didn't, tell me. And, her mom was around. And I was obviously it's not a date because your mom's here. And we, never... Y'all, I don't feel good enough to explain all this to you, but long story short, not good
There's
vibes.
a VOD that explains this somewhere.
But it's not out there unless someone like recorded it. It was if you have questions, I'll answer. But it was bad. You went to prom with a friend and her mom, and it was a date. No, her mom drove us to prom.
That's like
That's the thing. And I was like, oh, this is like an us thing? Well, no, I asked her specifically. I was like, is this us? Or is this like we're going as a group? And she was like, yeah, no, my mom's going to pick us up or whatever. And then we're going to meet everybody at like a burger place. And I was like, okay, they have vegetarian burgers. Like, I'll be chill because I was like vegan vegetarian at the time. Anyway, the lore intensifies. But yeah.
Careful where you're gesturing with the blade.
Don't be in my way. Sorry to sound like RK Jr. when I do that. That makes me feel bad. Wait, actually, you should have made fun. No, don't make fun of him. Anything.
He wants to put autistic people in camps. I don't really care if
Have you heard of Maha? We talked about that a little
Make
bit.
America healthy again.
It was so funny. Ah, nuts. Okay. Would you ever write a book about your life?
We joke about that.
My grandma wanted me to.
We joke about it because there would be
It's
a lot,
so ridiculous.
like somebody would read it and just be like,
No way.
y'all, half this shit's made up.
But you were there for so much of it. It makes me feel so validated. Because I'm like, I'm not fucking crazy. I went through like a year and a half's time where I thought I was insane. I was like, none of this is real. None of my life is real. And then I just didn't talk to anybody for a long time. And Andrew was like, I was there. And I was like, it's okay. It wasn't like an episode or anything, but yeah, you're fairly mental, TBH. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. Is that an insult? Andrew's laughing.
Laughing because it's not wrong. You're a little crazy. You're a little crazy.
How could I not be at least like a little crazy?
Exactly.
Oh no. Mr. Mouse, I have amazing manners. I was a pastor's kid. How could I not?
I said you're a little nanners.
Oh, I'm a little nanners. Well, be fucking nice to me, okay? Anyways, Mr. Mouse says, wait, you prefer to use Santoku knives over chef knives? May I know why? This is because George got me this. He got mad at me for using the big knife all the time.
Why?
Well, it's not proper.
It's a very normal knife to use
Like
for
that.
everything.
Well, this one's sharp. It has like the self-sharpening thing. And then he thought I would cut myself. So thank you, George. Yay! Gary says, it's very hard for you to keep the thread of one thought before you fly onto a completely different one.
Oh boy, howdy, yeah.
I have unmedicated ADHD. When I have ADHD meds, y'all, I'm like a superhuman. I am like functional, coherent, and amazing. Y'all don't even know. You don't even know. But then I'm kind of a bitch. People just get mad at me and they're like, you're such a bitch when you're on your ADHD meds. And I'm like, kind of true. Because then I'm like, get out of my fucking way. You annoy me. Like, go away.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It doesn't make me like aggressive. It kind of does. I'm just kind of like, guys, stop being annoying. We'll be good.
You're staring at it like
So, yeah, Mr. Meow says you're doing fine. Oh, no, I know I am. I'm like this all the time. People literally would, like, bully the shit out of me when I was a kid because of, the fact that I couldn't focus on things. And they're like, you're, like, really stupid. But then I'm filled with interesting factoids. Which is vibes. Daria says it's not listed enough that the side effects of medication can be being bitchy. But like, here's the thing. The meds don't make me bitchy. I'm naturally a bitchy person, but I get really upset when people distract me from the things that I'm focused on. So when I actually have ADHD meds, I can like focus on shit. Like I can actually pay attention to shit. And I'm like, oh my god, I can like do one thing at a time and it's not constant like do all the things all at once, you know? Which for a while I thought I was crazy. I was like, why do I feel like doing all the things? Like, because it's like I have so many thoughts happening all at once about so many different things. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, sometimes it's so much that I get like decision paralysis or like fatigue where I just kind of like, fuck you, Dari. I don't feel good enough to deal with your shit. Dari says, is there any chance you can take your ADHD meds and watch X-Men again? What a bitch. But I mean that with love. I mean to people that I like. It's confusing. I know. Actually, I think it's pretty normal. So, this is a compliment, Dari. Yeah, my ADHD symptoms are gonna be like way worse because I don't feel good. The blazing Magyar. I'm just gonna call you blazing. Like the blazing rod in Minecraft. Or I could call you Blaze. One of my friends was unironically named Blaze, and yes, his mom was a stoner. She was part of a biker gang and gave me free weed. Anyways, Dark says, in the UK it's very normal. To do what? Sorry, I got distracted by the conversation. Also, my cat distracted me too. Hungarian? What? Oh, a biker gang. I think that's where you got that from. I'm so tired, y'all. I feel like shit. Call me the Hungarian. Oh! Why would I call you that? What? Wait, hold up. Oop. Let me make chat bigger. Say something else, sir. Please. Please say another word. I'm Hungarian, so is my family. Okay. Oh, okay. Do you want me to call you the Hungarian? What if I called you Blaze? I like Blaze. Or do you not like the reference to weed? Is that what makes you uncomfy? Guys, I have not been able to focus on what I need to do. This is what happens when I'm sick. I am like everywhere. It is so bad. No, I'm not like manic or anything. I'm just like I have had a fever today. Literally. Blaze is fine. Okay. Dari says Puska's team was called the Magyars or something, and he was Hungarian. Oh! Oh! Is that a reference to that, Blaze? Isn't that like a soccer thing? Okay, I gotta like lock in just mildly, okay, guys? I should probably look at what I'm doing. Oh my god. Okay. This happens to me every once in a while, y'all. I'm sorry. Magyar is Hungarian or Hungarian. Oh. Can I make a hungry joke? Or is that kind of worn down? It is a cooking stream. So it feels kind of ironic. I'll stop. You let me know. Is it insulting to your culture for me to ask that? Pronounce Mujar? Oh, Mujar. Okay, go ahead. Well, you better be hungry. I ruined it though. Oh well. Changing the topic slightly. We're just rambling today, so if you have anything that you would like to add, feel free. I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Does it, I don't know, make you happy? Barry says she's American. Ah, can you tell? Man, what gave it away? I would have had no idea. Oh, Andrew! Are you in game yet?
Sorry, when you say that?
When you're done with the game, or you die or whatever, Can you get me some peppers? Yeah.
Yeah, maximum 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Okay. Thank you. What's he playing? Finals. We usually play a lot of finals. I haven't played finals. I've been playing more Peak, honestly. Yeah. There you go. I've been playing Peak. Finals. Yeah, finals. It's like a first-person shooter. So you have like a... It's like Apex-ish, but with revives. And sometimes they have different game modes. So you have like a 5v5 thing, which is like platform-based. I played it before on stream. It's been a bit, though. I just hopped back into games. I'm so excited for gaming stream this weekend. Although I'm going to be working on a car on Sunday, so I don't know if I'll be able to, like, stream. Mr. Meow says, how did you guys get stuck being called Hungary? Is it Hungary or Hungary? It wasn't it Austria-Hungary, you know? Like, they were conjoined for a little bit, and then they split, like, around World War I, II-ish. Isn't that the vibes? Oh, I also got Kamataki. Oh, Hungary. Austro-Hungarian Empire was a big thing. Yeah, it was. It was. That is correct. I remember, there's something to do with, like, Germany that caused it to split. I just can't recall. I feel like shit, so my brain's, like, mush right now. Which happens. So I feel like the person from there should be able to explain. Mr. Meow has many questions about Hungary. Please explain yourself. Or please prepare yourself. I also have questions. So I'm going to back Mr. Meow on this. If you're comfortable with that, we can do it. If not, just say no. I fought against the Soviets for independence. Ah, it was the Soviets. I knew it was one of the powers. That makes sense. And that was after the fall of the USSR, right? Dory says the Balkan Power Hour. Yeah. Isn't there some weird stuff going on? I don't know. I've been so focused on other data that I've been lacking on my Southeastern European stuff. I forgot the directions. Okay. Olive oil, medium high. Okay. And then, okay, cool. My grandfather fought in the Independence War. Oh, dang. Right. Does anyone in Hungary want to reestablish the Austro-Hungarian Empire? That's intriguing. I would like to know that too. How old are you, Blaze? You can lie if you want to. Sometimes people have kids when they're old, so Great, where's my beef? What are your thoughts on tankies in capitalistic countries? Yo! Is that supposed to be a dig on me, Darius? Not to make it about me, but it feels like it's about me. Blazing says they're allies and happy how they are. That's fair. That makes sense. Do you still live there, or have you moved out west? You're new. We have lots of questions, not to interrogate you. If you feel uncomfortable. Oh, you're 34. That's not too shabby. You're like halfway there, baby. How does that feel? Wait, you're not gonna die super soon. You're not even close to being halfway there. Fuck. Ignore that I said that. I'm sorry. It just came in and came out. Shit. Please forgive me. You're gonna live older than that. Shit. 68 isn't that bad. I know. That's what I was saying. But ideally 80s, you know? Hungary is a democracy, Austria isn't. True. Mr. Meow says, is Orban actually popular there? Ooh, good question. Isn't that the leader? I don't think, do they call it a president, prime minister? What do they call the leader of Hungary? Oh, there's been so much sauce about him recently. The prime minister, yeah, not president.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Orban?
Who?
Hungary's PM. Do you have any opinions? He's been in the news more recently. No. Isn't he like a Trump supporter?
Which chili do you want?
Go through the front. Go through the other door.
What? Why?
Well, you can go through that door. Fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. I would like red long chilies. Bring me. Actually, if any of them are starting, give me one of the green ancho chilies, which will be on the far left, and then give me 2 red Thai hots.
The long boys?
Yep, the long boys. Grazie. Blazing says about 60% now. Chelsea's second toe is bigger than her big toe. Well, it's longer. I need to get toe spacers. You know, I don't know. One lady made me feel insecure about my feet. She was like, you got short toes and they're fat. And I was like, you know what? That's fine. I could get a foot surgery on it. But okay, that's a little much. I know. She was kind of mean. But also, I think she was insecure because she didn't have a face card. So that's how it goes. Is Orban friends with Trump? Is that how I know about him? Is Orban friends with Trump's friend from... Yeah, they are friends. Yeah, they are cozy. That's what I thought, because he referenced him in a meeting. I think he said... Whoa, those aren't the anjos.
These were on the far left.
What? I think I might have one in here. No, I tossed it. It was like the really big one.
No more of those.
Are they out?
Yeah, no more.
Oh, man.
We only have tomatoes in those.
These are little baby peppers.
I know. They should be hot though, so.
You think?
I think so. You already have the bell peppers in there, right? Yeah, there'll be
Yeah, green bell peppers. How spicy, sir?
No, but I mean like pepper substance.
Ooh, give me that substance, baby. Yeah, he supports Trump. Yeah, because like in the presser, I think when they had the what? Well, that's what people call him, right? I don't know.
Like a British thing.
Is that a British thing?
I think that's that might be.
I've been consuming a lot more British media lately.
I think they call it a presser.
Fuck.
Well, we've been watching Ted Lasso too.
Lasso doesn't help. Yeah. Fuck. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. No, Orban praised Trump, but they were talking about, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was when they were having that peace treaty, that fake one at the White House that was basically like, they didn't have a lot of conditions for anything. They just signed shit. I don't know. It was like a glorified 3-way. But anyways,
what?
Well, that's what it was. They were basically jerking each other off, being like, there is peace in our country.
Jorking it.
But there is like no actual peace. Whatever. You're distracting. Go.
I'm eating dates.
You're eating dates?
Where's the
dates?
dates?
I don't know. I think we have some in the fridge. The rest of them I have to use for the syrup. I let it get a little hot, chat.
Actually, I don't know if there are any. Oh, no, there are.
Yeah, we have lots in there.
I know.
I use them all the time.
Josie thought they were going to remove them from stock.
Well, normally they do after Ramadan, and then I just got like a shit ton of them. Anyway.
We're talking about NATO.
Well, I can't even see chat. Okay, we've moved on. Basically, Trump is really pushing for a Nobel Peace Prize because he's jealous that Obama got one.
Wants to end the war.
Did you guys see that he's talking about going to heaven and shit? He's like, I want to go to heaven. That's why I want to end the war. Yeah.
He's feeling that mortality.
I mean, it should hit him hard. He's fucking crazy. Hungary is part of the United Nations, so Russia can't attack them too. And yeah, we call football press conferences pressers. That's why. I've been saying it a lot more. Yeah, it's the Brits.
Yeah, okay, that makes
Fuck
sense.
my life.
Hi, Siri.
Get down. Do not eat the dates. I don't even know if you can eat that. Oh my god. My pussy really likes dates, okay? Wait, that didn't come out how I wanted it to, but it's so funny. Different things, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I've been saying pressers because I think it's fun. Fun! Whatever.
It's fine. I don't know, it just sounds funny to me.
Well, you look funny to me, so.
Boos.
A boost? Bitch, you choose to live with me.
Well.
Anyways, do we have more questions for Blaze? I have a couple questions. Are you, do you like your prime minister? How are the economic situation in Hungary? Oh shit, the cavatappi.
Cavatappi.
Yeah. Are you a top because you like
Cavatappi.
What are you doing? Ugh. Oh, there's the beef broth.
Yeah,
Oh,
and the tomato paste. I put it all there so you have it easy.
Well, we already had tomato paste, I realized.
I know.
Oh, well, why did you let me get it then?
Because you just get it anyway.
Okay. I'm not that stubborn.
At one point in time, chat, we had, I think, 3.5 packages of butter in the fridge.
Every time we went to the store, I was like, I think we're out of butter.
Get 2. I think we're out, and I would come
We
home
had
and there's
6
like
at one
extra.
point. I had to make a butter recipe with chat. Siri, you do not get the beef.
He's okay. The blazing Magyar, Magyar's birds?
No. It's a Hungarian thing, apparently.
Well, yeah,
No,
Magyar is Hungarian. The head dude of one of the.
Does everyone know this besides me?
Yeah, the head guy of the Ukraine drone division is.
Oh, that's
they're called Magyar's birds.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure that Magyar is Hungarian.
Is that the reference?
For Ukraine.
Is that what you guys talked about? I totally forgot. Please? I got distracted with Andrew being in here. Sorry. Like I said, I've had a fever today. You do. You know how to distract me. So he takes advantage of me too. He'll distract me on purpose in arguments and shit just so he can get out of crap, and it pisses me off. You're a little cunt.
I don't actually do that on purpose.
He lies. All you do is eat hot chip and lie.
Well, also sometimes I'm ready to be done with the argument, and you just want to keep going.
Yeah, and then he's who's shiny thing, and I'm like, you motherfucker. It
Siri wants him everything. He's a hoe.
He'll eat whatever we give him too.
Yeah.
No. Are you serious, bro?
Chip and lie.
It's so cute. Yeah. Where are the cat treats? I kind of want to get them. Are you playing another round? Mr. Meow says, which country would Hungary want to conquer if it could? Bro, why are you... I don't think they have the resources to conquer anyone right now. IMO. I feel like I need to pep up just a little bit more. Oh, there's always one. Oh, we are friends country. We don't start wars. Yeah. That's fair. You guys don't really have a lot of leverage to start a war, so I think you're in the clear for now. Siri, I swear to God. Why are you being such a needy boy? Why aren't you mean? Mr. Meow says a political answer. No! I'm allergic to cats, y'all. But he gets cleaned enough. I think that's interesting. Also, thank you for following Blaze. Yay. I don't have anything, I don't know. Yay. He just wants the food. He's just staring at it. It will burn you. Sometimes he tries to jump on the stove, and he's lit himself on fire a couple of times, so I just kind of let him watch. Yeah, I know, you can't jump. No, keep your legs comfy, though. What is the most famous recent Hungarian film that everyone should watch? Bro, why are you betting him? Be kind, sir. Be kind. Hi, Daniel. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I love you too, Siri. Stop being so cute, Mishore. Hi. Okay. Go away. You sassy boy. You got a little bit of a toot today, Mishore. How you do?
Yeah, you don't
Sandy thinks she's gonna get something too. Mr. Meow, you can be nice to him. He's new. You don't have to be so rough. Okay? This isn't not an interrogation. Hard to tell. Would ask Josie that too about America. Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah. I don't watch movies in theaters anymore. Partially because I'm poor, but also because I don't know, I haven't been really into a lot of movies lately. Like, more indie films, I guess, are okay. Nobody really knows. Bro. There's gonna be like, wait, so fucking weird. Anyways, Mr. Meow says, I take any recommendation. Bro. Okay, how about you, Mr. Meow? What's your favorite movie from the country that you're from? We can interrogate you too. Tell us. Feeling combative today. Let's go. He's new. Be nice. I have a spreadsheet of my favorite movies. Okay, drop the link then. Or at least give me your top 5. If you have a spreadsheet, it'll be really easy to copy paste them. What did you know? Shit. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Are you actually gonna do it? I'll feel proud of you if you actually do. But also don't assume that everyone else. What if I just keep the grease in here? Mr. Meow's gifted a sub to Blake. Oh, trying to cover yourself, huh? Are you even a subscriber, Mr. Meow? Do you even subscribe to me? Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, okay. I feel like this is just a tad bit too much oil. I don't know. Get my thing. I'm gonna use this. Blaze says, I prefer American movies, honestly. Good answer. We could be trash, but at least we're sexy trash, you know? Okay, let's. Oh I got it. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Hi, Siri. Did you get some of your actual food that you're supposed to eat? I'm honestly gonna leave some of the fat because I think it'll be good. I don't want too much excess fat in here, but I want a little for flavor. Now you can use fancy channel emotes. I have like no emotes. Wait, do I have any? I don't know if I have any. I need to make them. The reason why I don't have them is because I haven't made them yet. And since I do my animation channel, I'm like, oh, well, I have to make them. But the formatting is so hard. So I'm low-key, I want to hire an artist to like do it for me, but I've been waiting. So I have some time to do it. And then I realized that I probably won't have the time as much as I'd like. So but it won't even take me that long. It's just the editing process of it because you have to have like multiple different files. I'm just making excuses. I'll make some pubs for it. It'll be cute. It'll be cute. It'll be cute. Will they be my best ones? Probably not. Yeah, Doris says, yeah, you don't have any emotes. I know, I had some for a bit. Colin put some on. Back when like 2 years ago, something like that. No, okay, I had a break for a while, y'all. I had like a 6-month break. Blaze is my favorite American movie is Saving Private Ryan. They made us watch that in school. Just so you know. Okay. Bullet Train was an awesome American film. I think I've seen it. I just don't remember what it's about. Okay. I don't know if I want to add more than that. It's about a bullet train with Brad Pitt. Oh, is it like a murder kind of mystery thing too? Sure. Well, you know, like, isn't there like a whole reveal at the end? Or is that a different movie? Oh no, I'm really bad with names of things. I'm gonna wait on those peppers. Here. Let's see. Mm. How much milk do I need? 1.5 cups. Damn. You might be thinking of Murder on the Orient Express. That's the movie. That's the one. Another good one is to watch it. Ooh, I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for like a good friend to watch that with, and then I'll watch it. I wait to watch movies with people I care about so I can share the memory with people. I think things are meant to be shared. So sometimes I'll watch movies on my own, but if it's like a really highly acclaimed movie, I like to watch it with people where like it's one of their favorite movies. Or at least they really like it. Which is kind of weird, but let's see. What else do I need? 2 cups of beef broth. Mm. Okay. What's like a good movie in my opinion? Mm, I don't know. A good dish to make is Hungarian pork stew. I don't eat pork though. Sorry, I got trauma. But if you have a substitute meal I can make, I'll do it. I swear, it'll be good. I am also always taking recommendations for food. Sometimes I plan it out with stream topics for the week, but this week not. Because I've been under the weather. I feel like I could add more onions. You missed my comment. Oh no! Apologies. Did you watch Nosferatu? I watched the I think there's an original one, which I saw a long time ago, like when I was in high school. Um that's when I was really on like an old media kick. So like Nosferatu, Dracula, Frankenstein, the original one, Lake Monster, I think the Invisible Man was one too. Something like that. I can't remember if it was called that, but something about that. So you would have a frame of reference then. Yeah. Yeah, I want to watch it eventually, the new one. But like I said, people really liked it, so I want to wait to watch it with someone, or at least maybe like with you guys. I could watch it on Discord or something. I don't know. My onions. Hopefully I'm not protecting you guys too much. People always get like, oh, you should watch more movies or whatever. And you guys are like actually chill about it. Or maybe you're just holding back, and I respect that. Oh. Pennsylvania used to be part of Hungary, but then we gave them their independence. Really? Is it a nation? What? Pennsylvania. A country. Oh, it's located in Central Romania. Yeah. Makes sense. It's okay. It's like most of the films I watch are Asian TV. Really? Oh, wait, didn't you say you watch a lot of anime? Vibes. Oh, have you watched Junie Tyson yet? You have to watch it. It's so good. It's my favorite anime. No one's watched it. The people who have watched it, I'm just like, yo. Yes. It is kind of gory, though. So if you don't like that. Mr. Master's Hungary used to control a lot of the land and past. That's true. The Empire was large. Yeah, they used to. Soon it'll be America. Our territories will have their own, their independence one day, and then we'll look back on this as whatever, but that'll be when I'm old. Be a wild ride, though. Oh, I didn't yet. I was busy. I had to go to DC. Yo, have you been in DC for all this crazy shit? Please explain. If so, where'd you go? I kind of skipped over that. Sorry. I'm dyslexic and distracted. That's my excuse. We took over the Ottoman Empire way back in the day. That is true. Very interesting. Yeah, but I only saw one large banner, bro. A protest banner or what? Or the Trump shit. I literally have been getting ICE ads, which would be, I would never join ICE, but there's a ton of, oh my god, literally last night, Pillin, our governor, he's literally he's a piece of shit, but whatever. He went to, I think it's McCook, Nebraska or something like that, and he announced that we are going to be having basically an alligator Auschwitz here in Nebraska soil, which it's a couple hours away from Omaha and Lincoln, about 2 or 3 hours, and it's far enough away from any metro city area that they won't get a ton of protests, which they did on purpose, which is ridiculous. The Ottomans got a little cocky with their shit. No offense. Mr. Meow said, I didn't see any military in the areas I was in. That's fair. I think they're trying to put it in more public areas as like a show of force, in my humble opinion. I haven't really seen a lot of reports of them actually going into crime-ridden areas that much. People always get offended whenever I talk about like military empires. It's okay, I'm just sharing this with Andrew. This isn't going to anyone, so I can eat the onion. Hungary didn't have much of a police force because our country isn't violent, it's more friendly. That's fair. Have you had any spouts of violence? My understanding, you guys are normally pretty chill. My question is, why are you guys conservative? What caused that swing to happen? Because I know you guys, you aren't insanely left-leaning, But yeah, you didn't really have Trump supporting conservatives beforehand. What? Have you guys always been conservative? I thought you guys had like more centrist values at some point. Anyways, I could be wrong though. Mr. Meow says, I'm against stuff like that. The military doesn't know how to police the law or even non-lethal tactic trainings. It's a situation set up for a disaster, historically speaking. I know. And people, like, there's this one girl I follow on TikTok. She's leaving DC, and I think she's moving. I don't remember what country she's moving to, but it's been in the works for a bit. And lots of people are starting to move out of DC because of it, if they can afford to. I don't blame them, because why would you want to be there? Okay, I need 2 cups of broth. Mr. Mac says, I know Eastern Europe used to have a military police. I guess that's different. Yeah. It's weird. There's been a fairly clear, like, separation of, like, the federal government and, like, state police forcing and stuff like that. Most of the time, the state doesn't even control a lot of policing. They usually allow the, how many cups is this? Wait, sorry, guys. They usually allow the cities to self-govern. When it comes to sheriff's departments, that's like a county thing. That's a little bit different, though. 2 cups of beef. Okay. Let's see. The Blaze says, we do have a military, just not that large. It's more for defense than offense. I know. White is correct, too. Here, yes, definitely. Even my tiny town has its own police force. Yeah. Some, if they're really, really, really small cities and towns, they'll have they'll just have the sheriff's department run a lot of things. Like, it's weird. Blaze says, we do have a military, just not that large, more defense than offense. Mr. Meow says, why can't we be more friendly here, too? I don't know. I don't know. His anger makes money, I guess. Let's see. Cloves, coriander. I need cumin. I think I need Italian seasoning too. Oh. Ugh. Oregano. Cumin, nutmeg. Ah, there's my cumin. My crime policy would like to just stop it, be nice. No, crime will always exist. There's just lots of debates on how to manage it and handle it. I wonder what's going to happen here in the US. I'm curious about how that's going to go. Honestly, I could use lots of this. You know Harry Houdini? The magician? Right? Let's add. I'm gonna add some. Where is it? Shit, I just had it. I had my harissa powder. It was so close. Where'd it go? Aha, there it is.
This is.
Yes. Yeah. Why did he? I guess he had to leave for work. He got travel and shit like that. I think that'll be better. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. We're gonna let it come to a simmer, and then we're gonna add the noodles. Let's the heat just a little bit. My ex was obsessed with magic stuff. It was really weird. I mean, he liked it. No offense to him. I mean, much offense. He was. Anyways, you know what I mean. Oh, I forgot to add the spinach. I honestly don't really want to add the spinach. I feel like it's kind of. Should I add it? I feel like I could. It won't take anything away from it if I don't. I'll just use it for salad. I added the harissa powder. I think it'd be too weird. And then I have cilantro. And I cut it too. And then we have our tomato paste. Ooh. Okay. There was a movie inspired by him called The Prestige. It was awesome. Heck yeah. I read about him before. He was very interesting. That's true. The Rubik's Cube. You might have misheard something I said. Apologies, though. I talk really fast sometimes. I try to slow down for you guys, but sometimes I forget. Okay, back over here. Are you a movie guy, Mr. Meows? Weird again, weird again from Cat Joe. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yep, it goes this way. The box. Anyways, I have to like put my oh, invented in Hungary? Hmm? Oh, the Rubik's Cube. Oh, dope. Okay, cool. America, I guess we have a lot of things like air conditioning. Um, that's the coolest thing I think we've ever made. Like light bulbs. That's cool. America's just kind of like big for our britches, though. We think because we did a couple cool things way back when that we are at the top of the food chain now, but we are not. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. The center's hollow. What'd you guys do to it? You know? For shame. Invented in Hungary, hell yeah. Oh wait, you already said that. I got the ad thing. Bleh. Sometimes it can. I'm gonna put about half of this in here. We're gonna see where we're at. I might put the whole thing in. I don't want to do too much. So we'll see how it goes. I thought you were making mac and cheese. I am. I'm just adding stuff and bringing it to a boil. It calls for tomato stuff. This is like a beef mac and cheese. So there's like other flavors in it to make it taste better. I think I'm only gonna use half. It'll be better that way. Paprika was created centuries ago in Hungary. Hell yeah! I am enjoying all these interesting facts. But I must continue with my random chats too. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of steam. I'm still really tired, y'all. It's been like an hour and a half in. My initial burst of energy is starting to wind down, and I'm like, ah! Which is probably good in a way. I didn't think this would take that long to make, honestly. This is taking a lot longer. Because I keep getting distracted. And I think that's alright. Okay, let's see. Goulash was awesome. I like goulash. Wait, let me Google. Be sure I think we're thinking of the same thing. Goulash. Ingredients. Oh yeah! No, I do like goulash. This is kind of like goulash. This is actually very similar. It's very ironic that you're here. Does it remind you of home? Wait, do you still live there? You didn't really answer my question. Or did you move? I know, 20 questions. I just want to throw like a ton of it in, but I probably should measure it. I don't know. Most of the time I don't. Ah, it's boiling. Bet. This technically did call for elbow macaroni. So I guess this is like an American, like modified goulash, which is most of my recipes are like modified American shit. Yeah, you're probably like, yeah. Oh well. It works though, so. No good paprika's pure homemade Hungarian. I'm not surprised. Uh, Saffron is really fucking good. I really want to grow saffron at some point. If I live in the northern states, which I hope that I don't stay here super long. But if I stay up north, which I live in the middle of the US, so north. But yeah. Oh, you moved, but you plan on going back. Where'd you move? Did you move to America? Americana? I knew you were an expat. I knew you moved. You just have the vibe. Most of my chatters, they'll be like, I'm from this country, but then they like, or they're like immigrants. Americans. I do have some Americans, which is a vibe. But they're more into like the pop culture streamer stuff, so whenever there's like a big event going on stream-wise, they're all gone, and I'm like, goodbye! You live in Wisconsin? Yo. You bet you should learn about Wisconsin socialism. You'll have a fun time. It's funny to me. I'll just set this up here. Oh, I need cheese. Let me get cheese. Mozzarella. Cheese. Fill this all the way up with cheese, y'all. I guess they have beer too, if you like that. You know enough? Never enough. LOL. There's so much more that you can learn. They have, by now, we talked about it on stream. We had like a whole day dedicated to it. Wisconsin socialism. It was a hot topic back in the time too, just so you know. A lot of people who are conservative there. What is it? Oh, Wisconsin had a lot of socialist stuff going on for a long time. So, one of their senators and mayors of one of the largest cities in Wisconsin. I forgot. Oh, so sorry, Timmy. What makes it different? I'm curious. Wait, what do you mean? Wisconsin socialism? At the time, New York had like this was like pre-World War I, all the way up until like slightly after, I would say like the 1960s. There was like a big swelling of left-leaning policies. But the wars kind of like fucked it over. We can cover this another day. I was going to discuss it when we discussed unions. Um, uh, yeah, it was Milwaukee. The governor was also a socialist, and they called it sewer socialism. I could probably find the VOD. Not to mention it's cheaper to live in Hungary. That's true. Oh, we should. Yeah, that's actually going to be the topic this week, but I don't know. I'll discuss it tomorrow. I'll probably feel a little bit better tomorrow, and I'll be able to dive deeper into it. Yeah, it's rather fascinating. At the time, there was an increase in socialism everywhere because it was coming right off of the Gilded Age. This is what I specialize in, what I like help teach when I give like lessons and stuff like that. So yeah, but the state of America was really interesting. There's always more to learn about it, though. Yeah. Oh my god, so much cheese. Honestly, I'll probably do just a little bit. Milwaukee is not a good city. Why? How so? They did have some controversies, but a lot of the good stuff came up until the 60s. Then you had like the big red wave that happened in the late mid to late 70s, early 80s. With that was all over America though. Either Madison is the capital city. Wait, why? Why don't you like them? Is it because they have socialist roots? Is that why? Personally, I think they're both pretty chill. Although they did have a lot of segregation for a while too. That part wasn't great. IMO. The segregation is never really great, so I moved this over here. I'm not done with my cheese. Beloit is bad. Why do you think that? Why is that? Well, socialism isn't my thing. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Those are the more left-leaning parts of things. So, yeah, vibes. Mr. Meow says, just curious, since Hungary was under the USSR, do people there have extremely negative views on socialism? That would make sense, yeah. Because when I was asking how your perspective on your PM, you kind of were dodging. So I assume that you're more conservative. Good question, Mr. Meows. At the time, though, technically the USSR wasn't operating under socialism. They were operating under more of a state-run dictatorship, which is different. Or an oligarchy, the beginnings of an oligarchy. But technically that didn't happen until the Soviet collapse. But yeah, I viewed it to be a little bit different. I could have been using... No, I think I'm right. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I would prefer that. Mr. Meow says it's kind of right. The attitudes were more about the economic policy. That's true. It's hard to like have I don't think there's an actual terminology that was used for what the USSR actually was. Because here in the States, people just call it socialism / like communism, even though it really wasn't. It was just kind of used as like a fabrication to make something a certain way. It wasn't even Marxism, like actual properly executed. But yeah. Blake says it was in between. Not really. They used the framework for left-leaning policies and stuff like that to get people's attention and stuff. But when it came to the actual like distribution of goods and the economy, like how they had the framework for the economy, that wasn't even like what socialism is. There's so many different types of socialism and like communism. In my opinion, I wouldn't classify it as that, just because there was too, like, it was too inconsistent, and they couldn't stick with the proper framework for anything. Mr. Meow says most satellite countries despise everything associated with communism. True, but former Soviet republics have very nostalgic views of it, but it's complicated. Yeah, the Russians I know, that like came to the U.S. when Putin became president. So think like late 90s, early 2000s and stuff. They don't have the highest. They don't like it that much. It was communist and socialist. Not really though. Not in how it actually. That's what you're taught in the United States, but that's not actually true. When you go to like governmental frameworks, and it's just not 100% accurate. Because there's many different types of socialism and stuff. And technically, socialism is by the people, ran for the people. And people in the USSR didn't have the ability to consistently elect people into office and have it not be taken over by the people who were in political office. So there wasn't really any form of public representation, which is why I don't like, and the ones that they did have were so poorly executed that it just wasn't realistically like socialism or communism. I wouldn't consider it that at all, because in socialism and communism, they have to have that public representation. Like, that's very important. Otherwise, it cannot be classified as either. Same with like a democracy. Like, technically in America, we live within a representative democracy, which, because of certain conditions that we have and like Supreme Court mandates that have happened, we theoretically don't live in that anymore. That was the communist. But no, communism is by the people for the people. It's a more to the left version of socialism. You can't have communism without those aspects of socialism. Otherwise, it's not communism. That's why I don't consider it communism. People say it is here in the West, but that's because of the Red Scare propaganda that happened during the wars. That goes all the way back to This is why you live in Wisconsin. You can do lots of deep diving into it because Wisconsin had the longest running socialist mayors and governors and even state representatives in federal, like the House and the Senate. I believe he was a senator actually. They were socialists. So you can actually, you have the turf to be able to dive deeper into this while you're here in the States still. Democracy, quote unquote, LOL for America. Yeah, it's not really like democracy. Because I mean, I've talked about this a lot before, but with the Supreme Court mandate that stated presidents can't be like charged with crimes and stuff like that, post like present or past presidents, they could literally like manufacture an election and not have any criminal repercussions for it whatsoever. They can't even technically, like presidents can't even be kicked out of office by the House and the Senate because of that Supreme Court mandate that happened a while ago. So like we don't really live in a representative democracy. It's theoretically so, but it can be abused very easily. Mr. Meow says the USSR had a communist party, but in name only. The country never referred itself as communist. True. It was more of an American branding. Absolutely true, Mr. Meows. Absolutely true. And that was during like, yeah. I always forget to add that, but it's true. No one else considered it to be communist. It was all propaganda. It was because America really, really, really fought against communism and socialism. That's why the CIA infiltrated so many governments post the war, especially in Central America and Africa. And even Iran, there's a whole controversy thing that happened there too, where America basically and Western powers dismantled a lot of their government, especially like it was a whole fucking thing. America like wanted no country to have socialism or communism, and the CIA made sure of that. Now, this isn't a controversy. There are literal documents and books, and the CIA has come out and confirmed that they did do these things. It's all public knowledge. I'm not disclosing anything that's like controversial or whatever. This is exactly what American representatives have stated happened and admitted to. Hungary is actually more of an actual democracy than America nowadays. Yeah, that is true. In some ways, yeah. I would say America ideally wants to be. With a lot of the Supreme Court mandates and stuff, we don't really make the cut anymore, which is sad. So I'd like for us to. Almost there, y'all. Good one, better. I like the cutter more. But yeah, while you're in Wisconsin, I highly recommend that you do some digging into it. I know you don't like it, but it'll teach you a lot about America's history and why we have a resurgence in left-leaning politics here in America. Because it never really died. It was just silenced temporarily. Oh, it's crazy how most countries do. Yeah, that is true, Mr. Meows. I understand why you'd want to leave America. We're kind of not in the best state right now. Hi, Sandy. Here's some cheese. Here's your cheese. I know. I have to keep stirring the cavatappi. Otherwise it'll fall apart. Mr. Meow says, I'll be leaving mainly for economic reasons. I don't care as much about politics. Oh, how so? When and where, sir? I would like to know. I haven't decided on if I'm leaving or not. Obviously, finish school and stuff like that, and then maybe leave. But that won't take me too long. I could argue about them, but I'm not much for them either. Yeah. Fair. Well, if you don't fuck with politics, politics fucks with you, though. So it's always good to pay a little bit of attention. Mr. Meows likes the history of it, though. Or at least you're more educated than a lot of the people that come in and out of my stream. All right. Now it's time for the cheese. Almost ready. Maybe. Andrew.
What's up, Josie?
It'll be ready in about 5-10 minutes. Actually, more like 5 minutes, honestly. I'm moving to Southwest Asia. Oh yeah, that's what you said. Blazing says they mess with you either way. But at least in one position you can strategize. The other one you can't. If you have no idea what's going on, you're just a sitting duck. Ready to be shot. Uncle Dad says, Josie, hi, I'm sorry I haven't been around. You're okay. No worries. How are you? We're just discussing socialism and America's history, the political history, and what's going on now. Yeah, you're so good. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a good time. What is the up, dog? Anything exciting? Hmm. Hmm. Uncle Dad says, oh yeah, that's so fun. It's currently raining here in Australia and I'm getting into work. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're having a good time. Well, at least I'm assuming you're having a good time because I like the rain, so. I can't stand the rain. You know that? Missy Elliott, right? You know, it's like the whole like get up. Oh, I'm wearing all black too. I would have been sick if it was like bigger. Blaze says I'm new here. That is true, Blaze. I don't know how Blaze feels because we've been grilling him a little bit. No offense, Blaze. We can't do that here though. It's just a cat. Just a cat. I'm turning off the heat. I'm gonna let it carry over. I was gonna add cilantro, but I think it'll make it taste a little weird. Uncle Dad says Josie is great. She's a great chat. Thank you. You can't compliment me too much. My ego will get so big it'll burst out of my skull. Boop, 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 boop. Or my heart. They're connected. Mr. Meow says maybe Elon's party will bring something new, different to the table. Bro, oh my god, that's gonna be so weird, yo. I am so... Do you have opinions on that? Because I don't really know. BRB, I need to go to a meeting. Okay, bye. Have fun. Toodles. Stay safe. It's definitely entertaining in here. That's true. How could you not be entertained? I'm literally awesome. Just so you know. I'm being sassy, by the way. I don't think we know enough to have opinions yet. Oh. Yeah, well, we don't even know if he's actually going to try to run a party. He has to be willing to fail, and this man isn't willing to fail a lot, because his PR is... And who even knows if it's going to matter at that point? Do you think he'll die? Oh man, I'm still thinking about Trump possibly dying. He may not be allowed to start a party. Yeah. What do you mean? How so? I mean, he may not be allowed to, but if the people want to start one, then they could. There's lots of different parties, though. Parties like rock stars, bruh. Okay, please. We have a couple different parties here in Nebraska, though. We have the Green Party. Hey, Andrew, what parties do we have? It's usually the Green Party, Democrats, Republicans. There's one more, though. Oh, cannabis. There's like a cannabis party. I'm gonna let that carry over. Mm-hmm. Mr. Meow says, at the end of the day, we are a two-party system by design. We can have many parties as long as they're not a threat. True. True. I won't argue with that one. Even the founding fathers struggled with the concept. Well, technically, didn't the two-party system start a little bit later? Like, I think it was the third or so presidential election is when it became more prevalent, right? The idea of having a two-party system. When it was solidified by Adams? Was it Adams that did that? Jefferson referred to it as the flaw of the government as they design. Yeah. Well, what time? Mm-hmm. $1796. 2 terms after George Washington. I think, right? John Adams, then, yeah. Who's the second president? Yeah, oh yeah, then you have like the Boston mascot, blah, blah, blah. Adams was a Federalist for sure. True. I think, yeah. Adams only served 1 term. Did he? I thought he served 2. Anyways, that's just Jefferson. Yeah. No, yeah, he was only 1. And then Jefferson took place. Yeah, you're right. You're correct. But I think when Adams was president, that's when parties started becoming more of a focus. Because that's why you had the Federalists and Republicans and Democrats, although they had different names at the time. Hi, Ollie Bob. They got their shots at the vet today. Yes, you did. You did so good, handsome. You and Sandy did so good. You were such good little baby. Yes, you were. I don't know if you can even see him. Oh, there he is. Mr. Meow says Jefferson was the only one who established the concept of a modern president. Until then, everyone thought it was a dictatorship. That's true. Technically, Jefferson was put into power by Washington, though, right? Like, they didn't have... The election process was weird. It wouldn't be considered a proper election as we do now. as we have it now. And Blaze says I'm not a politician at all. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you don't have to. You can know things or comment on things. It's called freedom of speech. Yeah, the elections were very limited. That is true. It was like racially limited, and can we get out of the kitchen, my love? Thank you. Adam represented the British soldiers at trial after the Boston Massacre. Yeah. That is correct. A little bit more like spotty on though. Sadly. I'm better with like the Gilded Touch, like Victorian era. That's why I know a bit more. I could cook a little bit more. Mr. Family Leaves says, I believe several founding fathers did, but because all the American lawyers refused to represent them, but by law they had to be appointed a lawyer. Yeah. And at that time, the legal system was trial by error. Things were just a little bit easier than they are now. It's kind of crazy, TBH. I know, right? I may know them, but I prefer to say a historian instead of politician. Well, there's not much of a difference. One you have a say in things, and the other one you don't. Oh, I'll just leave this because I'll eat it. Yum yum. No offense, Blaze. I'm blazing you a little bit. Yeah. We talk politics a lot here. I think I'm gonna pick up though. Mr. Meow says this is why I like you. I think I'm a bit more politically involved than some of you guys are. Man, I just want to keep eating it. I'm so hungry. Yum yum. Just have to cook just a little bit more. The noodles are slightly undercooked.
Yeah,
but I want some of them to be. True to that, Mr. Meows. Lawyers, maybe. Politicians, yeah. I think we should have a vote-based system. It's okay, Aunt Josie, I'm used to it. I know. I don't want you to feel like shit about yourself, you know? It's okay to be wrong, but being told you're wrong all the time kind of sucks. Just like, I'm being a little cocky, okay? It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. Please, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to tease you just a little bit. Un pequeño, Cariland. Okay. Let me get the lid. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think this one will be better. Matt says, I think it was actually Karl Marx who said that under real socialism there wouldn't be any purpose for politicians, but it's true for any properly functional system. That's true. Well, it depends on what you have. You could have a, yeah. Idealistically, if democracy was real, people, instead of having representative democracy, people would just be able to vote for certain things, and you would have people not necessarily elected into power, but people would elect specific people to just be like the spokesperson for the people for public things. But aside from that, that's all their job would be. They would have to have votes for everything. Like says hydrate. Oh yeah, I forgot to drink water. A representative doesn't have to be a politician. That is true. Agreed. Agreed. Y'all get sassy when I talk about how the government should be constructed. I have like a whole concept. But anyways, I've been thinking about this for a long ass time. The more I learn, the more it changes. Not even changes. Just refine it. It's really fun though. Political system in the US is wild compared to Australia. Yeah. You Aussies have been having to go too. But not nearly like what we have here. Oh my god. I'm a little tied up right now. But yeah. Andrew, are you just about ready to eat? Beef. You hungry? Yeah, how much longer? Uncle Dad says, oh, it's been pretty okay. Yeah, that's true. You guys had more of a weird thing going on a couple years ago. It's been more chill. Oh, I learned about bindies today. Australian bindies. R.I.P. your feet. Oh my god. We call those stickers here in the Midwest. Mr. Meow says, just thinking about it, a politician's job is to convince people and fundraise. Representative's job is to represent the will of the people. It's practically the opposite. True. Tasmania doesn't have a government right now. They're reworking it. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Blaze says, maybe I should be silent. Oh my god. You can talk about things, but we're gonna talk back. It's not an offense to you. It's an entertainment stream. You gotta keep it entertaining. Has to be a little bit of like combativeness. Mr. Meow says they should keep it that way. Okay, anarchist. Anarchist policy. It's okay. There's different levels to anarchism, which we have covered on stream. Fun fact. Might be done now. Blake says, I know. I'm more of a listener IRL. This is where you're going to be argumentative. I'm very hot. Vibes. Mr. Meows. Shit. Let me use its local one. I feel like it'll be the best. Some of the food stuff to the bottom. Okay. That's from when I made the beef earlier. Well, that says, but in Australia, when the party doesn't like its leader, they vote no confidence, which in most cases pushes out the party leader. True. Happened with Kevin Rudd. That's something that America should have. Like the, is it the people that vote for that, or is it your legislators, your representatives? No, it's the party itself. Ah, that makes sense. Wait, do you guys get to elect who leads the party and stuff like that? Or is that party focused? Because here in America, you don't really get much say in that. Like, there's a lot of controversy. Like, I know Democratic Socialists or whatever, or the Democrats. I think it was just the Democrats. They got in trouble for having a Democratic Socialist be the second in command. And that was a couple months ago. Something like that. Maybe earlier this year. I don't know. But we had restructuring and people were pissed because he was like more socialist leaning. And then he got I think he got canned, which is really disappointing because he was actually really good. I think he was he talked a lot about like school shootings and stuff. I think he might have been a survivor, or at least he made a lot of discussions about it. Mr. Meow says the prime ministers are voted in by parliament, not the people. Oh, right, yeah. I always forget that. Probably is a little bit better that way, honestly. Whatever. Our government system's outdated. Uncle Dad says, yeah, we don't get to choose who leaves the party, but we choose which party leaves the country. Yes. I feel like that, with the two-party system, though, that wouldn't really work well. You'd have to have more parties, in my opinion. Blaze says, I'm hungry. You should be. You're Hungarian. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna add some water to it. Yeah, Mr. Meows. It's so good. I'm actually really satisfied. Magarodi. It's good though. This is one of the best ones I've made. At least macaroni recipes. Sometimes they're really hit or miss, honestly. I get really upset if they taste like shit because I'm a mac and cheese lover. I'm lactose intolerant, so when I fully commit to cheese, it better be fucking good. Otherwise, I'm a little upset. You haven't eaten today? Sag. I hope you can later. You don't have to watch this if it's too much. Also, Mr. Meows, you said that you'd backseat drive a lot more. I was expecting sass. Where'd it go? I think people can't vote for prime minister because of the coalitions that have to be formed in parliament. That makes sense. It's like that in lots of different places, right? You ready for your poodles? I know how to cook, you also. Or also, you know. Yeah, but you haven't been talking a lot about it. Mr. Meows said that he was going to talk quite a bit about it, backseat, but that just means I'm a good cook, so. I didn't want to give you a hard time. Aww. You could have prevented me from burning things to the pan.
There is no way to do that.
I'm trapping you. Don't fucking touch my pit, bro. Don't.
Touch your armpit, not your tit.
I said my pit.
Oh, your pit.
Pit.
Yeah, first.
Oh, yes, please. Sorry. I already have a fork. Just put in, sorry. You want Ted Lasso?
Ooh, that's
Or
hot.
do you want to...
You can keep drinking. You don't have to do that lasso every day. Wow.
I wanted to tell you to stir it more, but man, it's fine. That's fair. The beardsman was in the perfect position to twerk. He's afraid. He's a little bitch.
Oh.
It's a little warm. Not spicy, just hot. Mr. Meow says, the last few cooking streams I watched ended with a smoke detector going off, so I did well. That is such a fucking low bar, bro. But thank you. My first couple streams that I started... Oh, no, I did set the smoke detector off once. Do you remember I was making a cake? It was really good. Blaze says, a lot of Hungarian men have red beer. Yeah, there's a lot of, like... A lot of Eastern Mediterranean vibes. Little, like... Southeastern European red beards. Well, you know, you can have a lighter beard for a couple of reasons. It's either you eat a lot of puss and your beard lightens, or you know, like, sorry, I know you're not supposed to say that a lot. I apologize. But it's true, it lightens your beard. It's a gene thing, that's also true. No, I don't think that helps. Wait. Oh, does that help a little bit? You can just really tell that I don't feel like great. That's okay. Ooh. I'm trying to fix like the lighting. The white balance. Shit. What is it? I don't know. It's just like really bright. Sorry, y'all. I guess because I don't feel good, so I'm like extra pale. It is technically a gene thing, though. Oh no, Andrew, do you dye your beard? Chat, he says he doesn't dye his beard. He's not a poser.
Yeah.
You want the cushion?
Okay.
I'm getting a chair, Chat. Ooh. Sorry, I almost knocked
You
over here.
almost sent me a god.
I'm so sorry. I almost deleted Andrew's mac and cheese. Both my father and your phone RIPU. Both my father and grandfather did also. Yeah. Hi, Ollie. Mm-mm. Out of the kitchen. Out of the kitchen. Thank you, love. I think it's really common. Hungarian men tend to be taller also. Andrew, how tall are you? Like 6 foot? Ish?
I think so.
No, I think he's
You
like
actually
6 foot.
measured it.
There was like a the only thing I know about like Mediterranean redbeards is the one like Ottoman dude who was like a Navy man who was in charge of it and he was crazy. Uncle Dad says, I have to leave again, Josie. Have a night as wonderful as you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Have fun. You're 6'4". Yo, that's tall. Aren't a lot of Hungarians like MMA fighters or like wrestlers? Hmm. Not really. No, it's very tall. It is very tall. Hmm. Your dad was 6'2". My mom was 5'11". My mom was a model, so it makes sense. And my dad had a log, by the way, not like super fancy runway or anything. Um, my dad was like 6 foot-ish, 6'1" or something. I don't even know how tall my dad is. I never saw him, so I didn't really get to like see that. Um, your dad was 6'2". Vibes. My I don't know. I'm like 5. I'm almost 5'7", y'all. People always think I'm shorter than I am, though. On the stream and, like, online. They, like, see me and they're like, yo. And I'm like, hey. Mr. Meow says, I remember learning about genetics of why women are shorter than men. I always found that explanation kind of funny.
You're like 5'6".
No. Maybe. Didn't you say I was 5'6.5"?
You're 5'6" and 3/4. Yeah.
3/4? That's like almost 5'7".
Really?
Yeah. See, I'm 5'7".
Mm-hmm. That's like $8.99, $9.
Bruh. Just add a tax, Andrew. It increases the size. What is the explanation? Isn't it like estrogen? Good night, George.
Bye, George.
We'll see you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. It's true, Blaze. I've noticed that Southeastern European really do get involved in that. I actually really like this match. I think it's like a. Do you think it's a height thing, Blaze? We were talking about this yesterday. Meow says, well, women look for men who are taller than them, men look for women who are shorter than them, and that's a genetic selection pressure, that's all. Really? Hmm. We tend to beat the Germans in the Olympics a lot too, bruh. Hmm. The preferences were to reverse the heights would reverse you. That's true. One of my close friends that I had when I was younger, we're not like super close now or whatever. She was always into really short dudes. And I was like, yo, you're gonna date a short man. And she was like, I wanna marry a short man. And she did. She always thought they were cute. And I was like, you're gonna marry a short dude. Like, we all know. And who would have guessed? She married a leprechaun. A short ginger man. Mr. Meowth is certainly not into men huge. I don't know. I don't look for height like that. I'm like, okay. Like, I think minimum you should be able to rest your head on my head. I think that's nice. That's like what I enjoy. So it depends on how big your head is. I am apparently. Hi, Ollie. Do you see his head? He's begging. No begging. No begging. He's like, don't I get special stuff because I went to the vet today? Mr. Mouse says, Two Men Luge is my favorite Winter Olympic event. That shit's crazy. Blaze says we have a strong will to never give up. That's like the thing about I feel like Americans don't have a lot of willpower unless they've had struggle. That's not correct. I think you need role models and examples for it, you know? But people are more than happy to live like a middle class life, not really do like a lot of things. Like, I'm an outlier. People think I'm weird because of how much shit that I do all the time. I get made fun of. Drive and consistency are two different things. And most people start something, but then they quit. Oh, yeah, I know. It's like the gay one. But it's not gay. You know? Alright, here you go. Look at what Attila the Hun did. It's just so unnecessary. Wait. Just picture a man laying down on a luge sled and another man laying on top of him for no reason. No, it's aerodynamic. It's not gay. It's aero. It's like how Middle Eastern men are like, touchy-feely with their homies. But then the minute that they kiss, they're like, no, it's gay. But it has to be like a romantic kiss, because some of them kiss there too. Attila the Hun. Is it Attila or Attila? Nah, it's not Spanish. It's Attila, right? Oh, fearsome warrior and leader of the Hunnic Empire in the 5th century CE. He is also known for his military campaigns against the Roman Empire. Yeah, to defeat the Huns. Yeah. His reputation as a ruthless conqueror and his role in shaping political landscapes of Europe. He looked interesting. But you know, is it Attila? Whoa, shit. Lots of wiki stuff, but I'm okay with posting wiki links. Boop. I don't know. Maybe it's like a drive thing. In our culture, though, it's been like stifled out, though. People are like, and they attribute it to like lots of other things. I'm not saying that hard work doesn't exist here. It's just there's a lot of ways to have comfort, and then that like hedonism kind of takes over, and people don't really like keep striving for better things. They just kind of stay with what they have, and a lot of people they're just comfortable with that, and that's okay too. You know. Places, yes. Yes. We're gonna make it to 2:45. That's how long we'll be here. Comfortable with what? Just not like striving for a lot. I'm like a constant evolution person. I have to have like lots of stuff I'm working on and have things constantly moving. Like I can't like I like structure and I like a schedule and I like to refine things. So like in my life, unless I'm trapped in something, I'm constantly like exploring new things and refining stuff.
Can I roast you?
Yeah, you can roast me a bit.
She loves a schedule, but she's never on time.
I got the ADHD, bruh, and I'm not
medicated. Blindness is real. I'm
literally late for everything.
Should I put my leftover in there?
No, you don't have a lot. I had a little bit more. My eyes were bigger than my stomach.
It was tasty though.
Yeah. And it gets you like cast out of people's things, you know, because people are like, I also don't have kids. And I live a life of privilege in the sense where I don't have to like constantly be worrying about a lot of things other people do. That stifles that creativity and that drive. Thank you. I also feel like shit about myself if I'm not constantly doing something, so I'm either working on myself, even when it looks like I'm doing nothing, I'm like working on internal shit. I'm never just sitting there like being lazy or not caring about anything. That's okay. I only had a little bit left. I mean, sometimes I can be lazy. Like, rest is important, but I view it as more of a task. I really struggle with resting. It's not great. It only causes problems in all of my relationships. It's okay though. Even my family, especially like as a woman, people don't like women who have drive like that. You know. Mr. Mouse is same. When I sit around staring at a wall drooling, I'm actually fragmenting my mind. I know. And I don't hate being bored. Like, I don't mind being bored because I have to rest, you know? Like, I understand the importance of it. It's not like I'm, like someone with, like, ASPD where, like, they can't handle being bored at all and they start going crazy. Like, they physically cannot handle it. I like being bored because I like to see where my brain goes. I view it as, like, a tactical thing. Whatever. The Ottomans, Blake says the Ottomans tried to take the Huns, but we counterattacked and took them back in the day. Hell yeah. Wait, did it? I guess the borders were different. It's not like the same borders that you have now. It's similar though, right? Like, I don't know, the Ottoman Empire, like, you guys, like, ebbed and flowed. Like, with, I think both of you did. Like, they took a little bit of land, you took a little bit of land, and, like, I don't think borders were not as like strict back then, were they, Andrew?
What?
Like during kind of like the Roman Empire, Ottoman Empire, like borders weren't the same as they were now.
I mean, the Romans literally built Hadrian's Wall, so.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't like
they defended it.
Yeah, but it wasn't like an all-encompassing wall. It wasn't like the Great Wall of China level, where they tried to do everything. And even then, you could pass by it.
Across the entire peninsula.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't go like down south.
It wasn't the big wall like the
yeah. It was like it's like how Trump built or how we have the wall with Mexico. Like it's not like an actual proper wall. Mr. Meow says it was too dynamic. Yeah. Like things just kept like they would just move slightly, and then sometimes like I don't know, borders weren't the same. And I think well, empires were structured a lot differently at that time. Like long-standing empires didn't have complete like governmental control over every city within their jurisdiction. They would just conquer a city and be like, hey. Sometimes it'd be like I don't know. There's lots of conditions about it, but depending on what time period it was and the conqueror, but for the most part, it wasn't like how it is today. Like cities and territories and regions still got to run pretty independent and maintain a lot of their existing structure. Or Berlin Wall was after World War II. Yeah, that's true. That was after World War II. I don't know, this is like the part of history where I know it's a thing, but I'm not super savvy on all of the specs of it. Like, oh, this nation did this nation did this. I know the Romans tried to be a lot more strict about it, which is what ultimately led to part of their fall. The Ottomans and a lot of Eastern nations and stuff like that were able to stay longer because they allowed the territories they conquered to semi-self-govern. So think like Genghis, well, like after Khan, like Genghis Khan, I believe. I don't know. I need to do more digging. That's actually really interesting. That's something I gotta think more about. Yeah. Really fascinating, isn't it? Mr. Meow says, even today you have borders that are not well-defined, blurry borders. China and India are good examples. True. Peace treaties are what establish solid borders. That is true. You could fucking mountains. That sort of terrain makes it a lot harder too. Oh, water borders are super fucking hard. That's why China's trying to build like the little islands, you know? Well, let's see. North Korea and South Korea, LOL, yeah. Well, that's a little bit that's kind of America's fault, Lamau, but that's a whole different conversation. Here's the reason why North Korea fucking hates us. Borders that are used like buffer zones, no exact lines. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it called like the demilitarized zone, like DMZ or something like that? I don't know. Yeah, is it the DMZ? Yeah. Hey, a name I remember. Orwell talked about this. Is that the book he keeps trying to get me to read? Bruh, I don't know if I want to read a book about a suicidal man.
1984.
Oh, 1984. Oh, yeah. No, I've already read that one. Not just Americans. It's true. But I would say America's the reason why the war lasted so long. I guess China played a role too, but it was a different time then, huh? I have to refinish this cast iron pot, so I'm doing a deeper clean with it. Russia too. That is true. Russia does border part of North Korea. And then at that time, they did have quite a few more assets to allocate to it, so that makes more sense. Yeah, slightly. Just like a tip. Yeah, look it up. Actually, currently, Russian tourism into North Korea is actually the most tourism that they have, or at least to my understanding, that's what they're trying to do. So a lot of Eastern Russia is going to North Korea for like beach shit. It's like
Oh, yeah. It's like
it's minuscule. No, I know it's literally so tiny.
All right, chat.
North Korean tourism has been skyrocketing for years now. It's crazy. I know. I remember back in like the 2010s
Right there.
when they can't see that camera. Is this one here? I turned that one off. You have to show them again. Show them again. You tried.
That's North Korea, ma.
You gotta get closer so it can focus.
North Korea. Then all the way up there.
That's the tiny sliver
That's the
that
border.
touches Russia. It's so minuscule. It's literally so minuscule. But because all three of them are allies, at least on paper, you know, they get away with a lot more shit. But I was doing a lot of research into this in like the mid 2010s. But yeah, the only reason why North Korea actually has an economy is because they've been border hopping with China for the longest time. And China didn't want to talk about it for a really long time. And then we got satellite footage of it, I think in like 2016 or something, or at least that's when some of it was released to the public. It was really controversial. And then North Korea was like, oh yeah, well we got nukes. And then they started doing like that big cock shit thing where they're like, look how big my dick is. And then, yeah, it just kind of sputtered out with time. Mr. Meow says, but I see a ton of Russians all over Southeast Asia, Europe. It no longer wants their money. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to, even if you leave the country, it's hard to assimilate. Like one of my coworker, who I call her my Russian mommy, because she kind of is, she actually is going to leave the country. Like she's planning on leaving the United States. I don't know if it'll be a permanent thing, but because of what's going on, I mean, it's a little safer here because there's lots more, especially in Nebraska, there's more conservatives who are like, oh, that's cool. But because she is involved in education, and that's what her, like, degree is, like, artistry and stuff like that. Like, we work at museum stuff together. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to live here and be respected. But anyways, Mr. Meow says, I mean, as tourists, that's true.
Hey, Josie.
Yeah?
They want to
Peek,
play Peek.
peek, 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 peek.
You gotta go fast, though.
Peek. No, you gotta help me. Come here. Come here. You gotta say goodbye to chat. You were here long enough that you gotta say goodbye. Come here. Come here and say goodbye to chat. Come here and say goodbye. Come here. No, you gotta get your ass up here and say goodbye. Okay, Douglas, do you want to say goodbye? You shouldn't brag about how big. Okay, don't be racist, Blaze. Don't be racist. I'm not being racist with the dick thing. You can't be racist with the dick thing either. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You go to timeout, bitch. You get 10-minute timeout. Sorry, sir. And then I get to go. No racist jokes. Sorry, sir. I'm actually not that sorry. Mr. Meow just laughs. No, don't laugh. No racism in my chat. Ugh, only make fun of me because I'm a white girl. I'm a cis white lady. Therefore, you are perfectly allowed to be mean to me. At least a little bit. But if you're too mean to me, I'll be mean back. And I don't think you want to know what I say. Because I don't need to use racist terminology to be a bitch and hurt your feelings. I can just be honest, and that hurts worse. So, anyway. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I had a wonderful day. Maybe I should be like Russian. Be like, it's a wonderful day. That's not Russian. That's German, right? How do you say wonderful in German accent? Wonderful? Wonderful. Yeah, no, they added cannibalism. It's baller. Are you gonna help me set up my PC, sir? Be kind to me. I said proper terminology. Help. Okay. I got to go, loves. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Maybe tomorrow we're going to talk about unions and stuff like that. So if you want to be here for that, Blaze, you totally should. Yeah. You're only in timeout. You can come back later, so don't be a bitch. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Sorry I was so rambling and stuff because I feel like shit. You can kind of see because... But anyways, sleep well, stay safe, and stay alive. Good.